Retro Talk Tuesday. Let's get ready to talk. Okay, Retro Maniacs, today's Retro Talk is going to be about a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time, and that is quiet confidence. What is quiet confidence? What makes it different from regular confidence? And why I think more people should try to adapt to this idea of quiet confidence and how it can help them in their life. Okay, quiet confidence and confidence is kind of similar but different. To be confident is to believe in oneself, to do what you know that you can do and really not care about what other people think when you're confident in yourself. But quiet confidence is kind of like the same thing, but it's a little bit more toned down. Okay, I'm going to give you guys an example. Say there is a music class full of 15 kids and the teacher is asking the class to vote for the annually competition that they have in their class, where they pick 2 students to sing in a small competition where they can decide which kid is going to have the solo at the school recital. This is something they do every year, and this particular class has one kid who is known for being like the best singer. This kid has done other singing competitions. This kid has always done singing things, and that particular kid naturally raised their hands first, asked to be one of the students, to be part of the competition. All the other kids agree that this kid should be one of the students. The class is having a hard time picking the second kid. And then one kid is just sitting in the corner, basically looking around, listening to everybody talk about the other kid, listening to the other kids trying to have a hard time deciding who to pick to go against this kid, because everybody is afraid to go against this kid because this kid is known for being like the best singer in that class, even in that school. And then the kid in the corner slowly raises their hand and say, "Hey teacher, can I be the second kid to be a part of the competition?" And everybody turns and look at that kid with shock, because this kid is not really known for singing. They're not really known for even talking. They might be a little bit introverted. Even when they do sing and stuff in the class, this kid maybe sings a little bit lower, doesn't sing as much as the other kids. So nobody really knows how well this kid can sing. So the other kids are saying, "Oh, maybe they don't think so because they said, teacher, we don't think so because such and such doesn't talk that much. We don't think that they can do it. That they might not be as good, or they might not be able to handle the pressure." And the other kid is telling them like, I'm sure of myself. I know I can do this." And that kid is so dead set of believing in themselves, and all the other kids are just like not believing in that child. But the teacher said, "Yes, we should give everybody a chance. If this child was not afraid to ask to go against the other kid, give them a chance." So eventually the other kids just shrug and agree. The teacher. So the first kid goes that everybody just knows is amazing. That child goes, they do an amazing job, like everybody thought they would. Everybody clap and cheer the first kid on. And then when the second kid go up, everybody's just really quiet. They're not even really paying attention to the second kid because they don't think that kid is going to do well. And they're shocked. The second child does outstanding. They sung better than the first kid, who was supposed to be this best singer in the freaking school. They even blow the teacher away, mocking everybody, because that kid knew they had talent. They didn't have to go around bragging about all the competitions that they won like the first child did. They just believed in themselves even when other people don't. And that is what quiet confidence is. You don't always have to brag about what you can do. You show what you can do. You let your talent speak for itself. Because sometimes the problem with confident people is that they can come off as overconfident, sometimes even arrogant, because they already believe that they can do well, and they already believe they're going to do better than everybody else because they're confident and they believe in themselves. And yes, you should always believe in yourself, but you cannot think that you are the best person in the room, because it always could be somebody better than you. People with quiet confidence, they're quiet. There might be more reserved. They listen. They study. So if there's a person who is always singing the same kind of way, you already know what they're going to do. The second kid can study the first kid singing. They already know all that person's tricks that they're going to do, all the special high notes they're going to do in certain parts or whatever their style is. So the second kid will do the opposite of what the first kid do, and it blows everybody away because people are not used to what the second kid did. It was something fresh, something new. It wasn't just the same old generic thing that the first kid always does. They switched it up. So essentially, quiet confidence is kind of like not always having to prove yourself. It's just doing what you do. Because sometimes people who are very confident in themselves, since people already know that they're good at certain things, people put a lot of pressure on them to always be the best. And sometimes people can crack under pressure, or when the confident people don't live up to their confidence, people will say, "Oh, they're overhyped. They're not as good as people say they are," because people put this unrealistic expectation on them. When somebody has quiet confidence, they don't have pressure on their back. They don't have people putting unnecessary pressure on them. They have more time to just learn and grow and just listen to see what, people like, what people don't like. So a lot of times they make better leaders because they can listen to what other people have to say. They are, they can adjust to different things and come up with cool ideas because they're actually listening and learning from different people instead of just going for what they want. Sometimes overconfident people can just be impulsive. They can have an idea and just go with it, and people might naturally follow them because, okay, they're confident, they're a leader. But sometimes overconfident people can lead people down the wrong direction because they're doing what they feel like is the best without asking other people people who have quiet confidence are more into actually asking other people about how they feel about certain things. It's almost like working with people to come up with a better idea because you're only as good as your weakest link. So if you have a team, you have to ask the team, okay, how do you guys feel about what is going on in this department? How can we make this department better? People with quiet confidence listens to people and they come up with ideas that's not just going to help them, what's going to help other people too. Overly confident people will just come with an idea and just make people, then kind of force people to be okay with it, even if people are not okay with it, because they think that it's going to work. Even if other people might not think because they're confident in their idea, believe it's going to work, even if it doesn't. At least, people with quiet confidence will ask suggestions to other people. It's not because they don't believe in themselves. They do believe in their ideas, but they also listen to what other people have to say, but it can make their ideas good for everyone, including them. And that's how the ideas end up doing better. It's actually an idea that other people benefit from, not just them benefit. It actually helps, other people in their business, other people in their company, other people at their school, their job, their home life, whatever. People with quiet confidence have so much to offer. It's just that sometimes they get overlooked because they're not the most talkative person. They're not the one that's always bragging. They're not the one that's going, look at me, I can do this, I can do that. Sometimes people want to put their trust in people that's always talking about the things they can do. And yeah, those people may not do things, but that doesn't mean they can do things great all the time. Other people can do things too. And I always feel like people that actually listen to other people, they know what other people want. Some people are just very confident in their own self, confident in what they believe is right for everybody else, but they never really ask people what do they feel. People with quiet confidence actually gets to know other people on a deeper level, and they're always coming up with ideas because these people they go in solitude. They study, they read, they watch documentaries, they read articles. These people are always trying to learn and grow and trying to come up with different ideas and giving people suggestions of what do you guys like, this idea or this idea. They really know how to take everything they learn and just make it into something positive, something amazing. And just like I said, like, you don't always have to be the loudest person in the room. They always say that the saying goes, the emptiest barrel makes the loudest sound. Just because somebody talks a lot doesn't mean they're the smartest person. Some people just talk to hear themselves talk. That is it. So to end this video, I just go to tell you guys, the next time you see somebody that's quiet, never underestimate them. Never think that they're not smart. Never think that they're not confident in themselves. They might be analyzing you and everybody around you. They're probably low-key the smartest person in the room. They are analyzing and listening to everything, everyone. Never underestimate anybody. Always be confident in yourself as well, but be confident in others. And if you guys want to watch a retro talk video about why you should stop begging people to help you, check out this video next. Like I always say, stay true to yourself, stay blessed, be happy, be nice to people, and deuces, baby. Bye.